Number 19. This time we are given the lengths, and so I want to make a ratio out of the sides, and I'll just go in the order of left to right. So 2 to 8, if I reduce that, that's a ratio of 1 to 4. Now if I want to compare their areas, because that's what we're doing, finding the unknown area, the area ratio is going to be the square of the side ratio. So 1/4, I need to square that. And you just square both the top and the bottom. So 1 squared is 1, 4 squared is 16. So if you compare the side lengths, the bigger shape is 4 times bigger by length. But if you compare the areas, the number of square feet in there, the bigger shape is 16 times bigger by area. And since we're finding area, we're going to use this 1 over 16. So 1 over 16 equals an area of 3 over, I don't know, we'll call that x. So then we can cross multiply. 1 times x is x, 3 times 16 is 48. So the area is 48 square feet. Number 20, set up very similarly. The ratio of the sides is 8 over 6, which can be reduced to 4 over 3. The ratio of the areas is not going to be 4 over 3. You've got to square both of those. It's going to be 16 over 9. And so then we can set 16 over 9 equal to the two areas. Now I don't know the first area, we'll call that x, but the second area, the white triangle, is 9. So now we can cross multiply. 16 times 9 is 144. 9 times x is 9x. Divide by 9, and your answer is 16 square centimeters. Alright, next two are very similar. We got similar shapes. First we're going to compare their side lengths. So in number 21, there's a ratio of 9 to 15, or reduce that, divide them both by 3, and you get 3/5. Well, the area ratio is not going to be 3/5. We're going to square those, and we're going to get 9/25. Then we're going to take that 9/25 and set up a proportion. So 9 represents the first shape, the filled-in one. 25 represents the empty shape, the one on the right. And so we want to put the areas in that same order. I don't know the area of the first one on top, so we'll call that x. The area of the second one is 225. So from here, we can cross multiply. 9 times 225. I'll just type that in. 9 times 225 is 2025. And on the other side, we'll just have 25x. So then divide both sides by 25. And you get 81. So 81 square inches is the unknown area. Alright, with number 22, if I compare the sides, they have a ratio of 18 to 10. And again, just let me remind you that you don't have to go 18 to 10. You could also do 10 to 18. Put the 10 on top, the 18 on bottom. Just make sure you know which order you're going in. Alright, so 18 to 10, that reduces to 9 over 5. I'm not going to use that same ratio to compare the areas. For the areas, you have to square that. So 81 over 25. Then I can set this up as a proportion with the area I know, 162, and the area I don't know, x. So 81 over 25 equals 162 over x. So cross multiplying, I'll have 81 times x. And when I cross multiply the other side, I got to type that in. 25 times 162, I get 4,050. Divide both sides by 81. 4,050 divided by 81 is 50. So our unknown area is 50 square meters. And just make sure that makes sense. If the first shape has an area of 162, it should make reasonable sense. The second shape, we got an answer of 50. Yeah, that seems about right. So 50 square meters.